Hello everybody, welcome to SNKronize. How you guys doing? I've totally forgot to mute this audio. There we go.
Perfect.
Audio.
Let's not get DMCA'd right off the bat.
Yeah, sorry about that. That's my bad.
It's okay with music, we'll be fine.
Yeah. It'll take them a minute to figure it out. Don't worry about it.
Oh man. So
hi everybody.
Hello. We had a cool live episode recently, but back to remote here. So but I see you guys are celebrating your festiveness over here with the tree.
The tree in the back.
Nice.
I'm like really happy Rock has his first puppy Christmas ornaments already on the tree.
Man.
So that makes me happy.
I should, like I said, I want to set up a tree, but I don't have any interesting ornaments. It would just be very basic stuff, and then I'm sure my cats will climb all over it and destroy the tree anyway, so, Oh, what happened? Oh, I lost you. I lost your audio. Are you still there?
Are you kidding me?
Oh, now, okay, I hear Kitty, but I don't hear Mike.
How does that work?
Oh, now I hear Mike. That is so weird, dude. Like, it almost seriously looked like you were, like, messing with us, honestly. Because, like, Kitty... Dude, I don't hear you at all.
Well, we didn't say anything yet.
Well, I said anyway.
I didn't hear anyway. I hear Kitty. You check your Discord settings. See if you guys have that thing on.
I've never...
Yeah, go to voice and video.
Now I have to, like, move the whole thing.
I mean, it's not just me, right? People in the chat are seeing are hearing what I'm hearing, right? So just wanted to make sure. But definitely make sure, go to that automatically determine input sensitivity and turn it off kind of a thing. So
where's that?
So
here?
Video, voice and video settings. Yeah, still have trouble hearing Olaf. Oh, it's so weird. And then if you go down lower, it says like noise suppression is and then advanced, like, do you have it set to standard?
I don't have an advanced option.
Oh, if you just scroll down at voice and video.
No, like I said, noise suppression is turned off.
Okay, yeah. Okay. Weird. Okay.
Echo cancellation is turned off.
Well, I can hear you right now. I can hear you now. So okay.
Whatever. Nonsense. Anyway, the point I wanted to make real quick though was for years, like before even like I had ornaments or anything of my own, because I mostly still don't. We were using like anime and comic book keychains. And you can hang those up as ornaments.
I mean, a lot of people do that to make like their like nerdy fandom trees. I've been doing that for years. Like, I've made an entire.
I'm refreshing. There we go.
Oh,
there
okay.
we go. Okay.
I thought I thought it was my stupid, horrible internet. You know how bad it is over here.
The internet over here, I've realized actually does get hit with the like throttling until 11 p.m. just because, peak hours, so everyone gets screwed rather than actually putting any work into having good ISPs. Yeah. So, yeah, we get throttled over here.
Gotcha.
And again, this is why I don't stream here. Because I'm telling you, it's like a dead zone for me. It's really, really bad.
It's crazy.
So,
okay.
I know, we need to plan maybe the next 2 shows or last show of the year, like, over there. We really do. For like the rest of December, we gotta plan to just try to go out there every Wednesday because like, it's just so much better when we're all together.
Yeah, for sure. It's such a big difference when we're live and stuff because you get to feel each other's energy and all that stuff like that. So
yeah, there's way more shit talking, and I miss that.
Yeah, yeah, we really get some good ones in there when we're all together.
Oh my god! Shoot.
Something about Terry's armpit.
Something about still trying to get the taste of Terry's armpit out of my mouth.
God, freaking Terry's armpit, dude. I mean, we had all those.
Did you drink any of those? Did you drink any more?
No, because the cans had just been sitting on the table for a little bit, right? So I was like, all right, well, you know what? There's still some soda left. And so I'm like pouring it down the sink a little bit here. And then I just got a whiff of Terry's armpit again. And I was just like, oh, God. But all the cans are saved. So I didn't do anything with the cans. So they're all sitting here waiting for you guys. So.
Well, we'll make a fruit cup again one day.
Yes.
Yeah, no, we're talking about the KOF soda taste testing we did last week, which was that was special.
Yeah. Terry's sea salt flavor definitely smelled and tasted of armpit. So
I definitely suggest you guys, if you did not watch it, go back and watch our last week's episode. It is comedy. You will be thoroughly entertained.
Yeah, one or two of them were passable, but
I mean, the Orochi one was like legit really good. So the Orochi one, but again, it was like, oh, and it's also twice the calories of everything else. So that was it made sense.
And by that logic, the Terry one should have been really healthy.
Maybe it was. I mean, things that are healthy tend to taste like ass, right? So,
like seriously, I would definitely rather chug like a gallon of V8 than another sip of most of those sodas.
The Terry was just bad.
I mean, the hardest part for you too is that you don't even drink that much soda these days. So all that carbonation probably really got to you. The
carbonation and the sugars. Yeah, it was like. Yeah, I think I might drink a total of 32 ounces of soda annually.
Right, yeah. It didn't matter. We definitely soaked up all that soda with a ton of meat. So,
Yeah, that definitely was the cure.
I was just going to say, during that taste test, I was so afraid our delicious beef yakiniku was going to be ruined. I was so afraid I was going to, barf at the table because of those damn sodas. But it didn't have an effect. So that's good. At least you can drink a bunch of those funky ass sodas and not throw up after.
Right. I mean, we had so if people don't know, last week after the show we had, friends from out of town in here. I don't know if we're saying who was in here, but who was here, but we all went to all you can eat, dinner kind of thing, and I ate enough food that this was we finished eating at around 8:00 or something like that, and I didn't eat anything until the next day at 7, dude.
Yeah,
I didn't need any food at all. So
did not need breakfast, hardly sip coffee.
I think I had a snack for lunch the next day, just to make sure that I was okay. And then I wasn't actively hungry until well into dinner time.
Yeah. No, it was bad.
Awesome.
I mean, it was great though. Just being that full of beef.
10 out of 10 would do again.
Delicious yakiniku, delicious, precious yakiniku tender beef.
Oh,
so.
Yeah, we're not being paid to say this, but God, we love Gyukaku.
We should be being paid to say this, honestly.
Should be paid by Gyukaku. And, funny enough, I used to work at Gyukaku. So
which one?
One of the I used to work at the one out in Rancho at Victoria Gardens Mall.
Okay.
I was a bartender there. I was not a server.
Okay. I didn't even realize there were that many Gyukakus around the place. Okay. Gotcha.
There are a bunch. And then anytime there's one in Woodland Hills that a bunch of celebrities would go to. So anytime they would go, that Gyukaku would call up all the others and be like, we had so-and-so, blah, blah, blah. But our Gyukaku actually was pretty decent. Back in the day it was decent. And then we used to win a lot of awards.
Oh, dang.
We actually won a Bloody Mary contest, pinned against all the other restaurants in the mall, including Paul Martin's and Fleming's.
Nice.
And we flattened them all. We kicked their ass. We got this big crazy trophy. It was so cool.
Did the trophy have celery sticking out of it?
It was actually a big Bloody Mary stein full of crap coming out of it. No, it was a really cool trophy.
Well,
and then we won a basketball championship.
Just like workers of the restaurants having a basketball contest.
It was Pasadena Gyukaku trying to win at basketball, and they challenged us, and it became a big thing. It became such a big thing that the two store managers bet against each other, and whoever the losers were had to serve close down the Gyukaku and serve the other team for a private dinner event for that staff. So we won. And the Pasadena team just like got hammered with us, served us all our food, and we were like there for hours. It was so great. But I got to be honest with you, I love the Pasadena one. The Pasadena one's way solid.
It's a good one.
Yeah.
Don't forget though, I mean the Gyukaku that we went to there also had a celebrity there just a few, when we were there, right? So, I mean, come on,
Now remember, they even gave you the special table. They gave you the special table.
Exactly. So we got the two grill tables. So
we did. We got the fancy ass table. They're just like, yo, we haven't seen you in forever. You guys want the big one?
Yeah, but that was you guys. You guys were more celebrity than me. Let's just put it that way. So
we just spend a lot of money at that one in particular.
We like them.
And for a very good reason. Like, the manager and all those employees are amazing.
Yeah. And grilled meat is always delicious, so that's the way it works. So
Yukaku, Japanese grilled meat, is always delicious.
Well, I mean, now in all fairness, like, there's a thing I always say: a bad steak is still a steak.
Yeah. I mean, I'm at the point where a bad steak I can't even eat, right? I mean, if you get it well done, it's just like that's like.
Oh yeah, I mean you're wrong.
Right, that's the end of the steak. Like I can't.
It's also like that conversation. Like if you need A1 on your steak wasn't that good to begin with.
Yeah. As like I said, I only use A1 on my steak if I get it from like IHOP because that's the way I've always eaten the steak at IHOP, and so it's like nostalgia kind of a thing, So,
but also their steaks are not very good. Most like breakfast places, like we went to Norm's like a year ago, and I got a sirloin there that I swear to God was 40% fat. I was so mad.
The other percent was particle board, and it didn't help. It was It was by IKEA. So I'm just like, are they getting their meat from IKEA? Because this shit is as hard as the particle board we have for our shelf. Like, this is ridiculous. I loved it.
Oh my God.
It was so bad. It was so fun.
I think I ended up sending it back twice.
Yeah, you got 3 steaks. You got 3 steaks. Like, I had to ask for no pickles 3 times. And we just gave up after that.
Like the craziest thing about it is it's so dependent, because I'll tell you right now, there's been times that I've gone to a Norm's and gotten like a T-bone steak and eggs, and it was delicious, like, and it's just
like, no, I mean, so I was thinking is that I ordered that because I'd had a good track record before.
Right.
And I've had Norm's in like 2 or 3 years. I was like, yeah, I'm going to get that. And I wasn't even just disappointed, I was angry.
A1 on fries, says Lurker Spine. I don't think I've done that before.
It's like having malt vinegar in your fries. It's just good. It's just, especially the big thick steak fries.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I'm telling you, the tech has put A1 on a veggie patty.
Well, look, Cone, they're going to award games, but it's mostly going to be advertising and trailers, right? I mean, as the Game Awards usually goes.
All right, are we going to start with the Game Awards? Are we going to go into that?
Should we start with the Game Awards?
Yeah.
Should we start with the Game Awards?
On this topic, I do want to joke about, or really just give credit to the internet for a lot of the memes that have been coming out of the impending Game Awards, like, I've never seen anything like this. It is my great honor to introduce something that's going to change your life forever. And it's like plant drawings.
Right. Yeah. It's just like, that's cute. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah. It's not going to revolutionize the industry. I'm sorry.
No, it is not.
So the Game Awards tomorrow at 5 p.m. Pacific is when they start, I believe. We're going to be watching because Lord knows there's going to be some announcements there that we're going to care about. We're going to be excited And hopefully there's something to get really hype about. I don't know. First things first, we do know that we're getting some Tekken 8 stuff. So
Right.
people who want to see Tekken stuff, fucking good on you.
Hashtag save the date.
I mean,
Hashtag don't forget to send Eris a medium.
Yeah.
I remember because like I know for almost every Game Awards, that's when like NRS gets like really cool things announced. But if I'm not mistaken, Ed Boon has already said that they're not having anything, right? So it's either a big lie or he's just being straight up, right?
I mean, the thing is, I can't imagine you would basically convince people not to watch if you were announcing something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Yeah, that's true.
And you know how people, on Twitter just like start these, I'm not going to say rumors, but like these ideas and conspiracy theories and thoughts that, oh no, he's just saying that, oh no, they're going to have something, oh this and that. And it's just like, maybe he's just trying to like cut that and nip it early.
It's copium right there.
He's just like, you guys, we're not doing shit.
So
sorry.
The only thing is, though, is that if I do recall correctly, his post said it was more alluding to the fact that they weren't going to announce a new game. Right. Doesn't mean they're not going to like say, hey, guess what? We're actually going to give you a new balance patch for MK or something like that. Right, who knows? Yeah. But yeah, he pretty much put the
Injustice
down
Collection or something.
Yeah. Maybe a collection.
Hang on a second, guys. I actually have to answer this. Keep talking.
Oh, okay. So other than that, back to Game Awards. I doubt. I agree with you. I do not think that Mortal Kombat is going to have anything whatsoever right now. I really think they're just enjoying their like holiday season and just that's it. As for Tekken, real quick, I want to say. I made a tweet saying that Harada gave out the ugly sweater equivalent of t-shirts to everybody. And today, he straight puts on a freaking Santa Claus hat and does this dramatic video. And then he says, don't ask for shit. And that was just weird. Okay. Here I am making fun of him being like a Santa, giving out ugly save the date Tekken t-shirt Christmas sweater jokes, and then he straight just puts on a freaking Santa hat today.
I mean, why not?
So I'm hoping, we're gonna get a trailer. Obviously, we're gonna get a fuller Tekken 8 trailer. Maybe a few favorite classic characters show their face. Maybe someone new. Maybe a new character with a bit of a new storyline to tie them up all together in this thing.
I think it's too early for some of that.
I don't. I do not.
I wouldn't expect a new character yet.
But like a teaser of a new character. There's always shadows. There's always eyeballs with reflections in them.
Yo, goddamn right. Let's bring back Gon.
There's always Gon in a certain somebody's eyes, looking down from a cliff. The memes are real. But I'm looking forward to seeing what goes on.
I mean, the game's gorgeous either way. Like, I'm not a big Tekken guy. I'm not gonna play it. I suck at 3D fighters. And
you will when Geese comes back in it.
I mean, I'll probably play it about the same amount I played Tekken 7, which is about like 5 hours of playing it very badly because I was like, I know Geese. Hey, cool, this still works. And then lose to everyone who ever plays Tekken. So,
I enjoyed playing Tekken because Geese was in it, and that actually got me. Only because Geese Howard, I went into tournament for EVO 2018 maining Geese.
Which means she plays Tekken way more seriously than I do.
I played Tekken way more seriously
than I do. I did actually buy Tekken.
I'm not saying much.
I did actually buy Tekken 7 because of Geese.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you bought it for me.
Yeah, I bought us both a copy.
Yeah, and I appreciate that. So I'm gonna support Tekken because Harada is homies with SNK, and they like swapping characters around. So I'm really, really interested on, who the next SNK characters that are going to come into Tekken 8, because y'all know there's going to be at least one person already. And he did say I'm not going to quote this because I can't remember it word for word, but he did say he liked Geese so much in Tekken 7 he wouldn't mind bringing him back.
He was fucking awesome.
Yes.
He was so rad.
Like, how can you not with that level?
Well, I mean,
the level alone.
Okay, the level is fucking fire,
alone.
But
you should just bring back.
I honestly do think that Tekken 7 did the best job of converting characters across genres or subgenres, like, of anything. Like, I feel like Akuma and Geese are better in Tekken 7 than a lot of characters are converted even in Smash.
Okay, you guys are correct. Rock was mentioned, and yes, he also wanted Yamazaki. How freaking sick would it be to have Yamazaki in Tekken 8? You would literally grab, like, they would literally have to have, like, levels with pawns so he can reach in and pull out the freaking giant tuna and smack you around with it. Can you imagine him? You're already bursting through walls and falling to other levels. Can you imagine him doing that and how much cooler it would be? Oh my god.
So the funny thing is I don't know how many people remember or pay attention to this, but my first introduction to Yamazaki was actually Wild Ambition.
Yes.
So I'm still kind of mentally used to Yamazaki in 3D, so I'm totally ready for, like, another 3D Yamazaki.
I mean,
actually let him whip arm into the side so you can't sidestep it.
Wait, what are we talking about?
We're talking about Yamazaki being in Tekken 8.
Oh!
And this is the best part, though. This is the best part, what I was going to say. He could get his knife back.
Yeah.
Because they have all sorts of weapons in Tekken. He can get his knife back. Could you imagine how goofy I would make my Yamazaki in character customs? Like, he would just have the giant tuna on his back. He would have a big old freaking knife. I would give him the cat ears, Yamazaki and Tekken 8. Yamazaki and Tekken 8. Oh my god, Nyato.
Nyato would be so happy if she could put the official cat ears and give him just like the tiny little, shirt and everything like that. Oh my god.
So one of the only problems, though, is that with Tekken's art direction, he might be way too serious and kind of ugly scary. I don't know.
No. Absolutely not. They make Dragunov look hot. I am sorry. He is hot.
I mean, that's fair.
He's got his own hotness, okay? Dragunov, it's just like, ooh, you like those evil, twisted, sadistic cold boys? There you go. Damn. But I have 100% faith that Harada will make Yamazaki gangster as fuck.
But I mean, like, so are you guys speculating Yamazaki just for fun right now, or is there any precedent?
No, he said he would be down to do it if he could.
Oh,
that was one
I
character
see.
he actually named.
Okay, characters named: Geese coming back, Yamazaki, and Rock. Those were the ones.
Okay.
So that is the whole reason of why we feel like it just may happen.
And I mean, in all fairness, as the trade-off, I've been saying for a long time, I couldn't believe that Yoshimitsu wasn't the guest character for Samurai Showdown. So let's do that. If we're bringing back Sam Show, let's do it.
We need a whole separate topic for that.
Yeah.
Maybe next Wednesday, but because I got words on that too. But just the fact that with all, let's face it, the community is in charge of things like this, where they talk, fan art, popularity starts forming with certain characters. We did it with Blue Mary over the last 2-3 years. All right, we did. I'm not even gonna lie, we did. We were part of the bringing back Blue Mary. And look what happened. We were like, give us more effing merch of her. You get all this effing merch of her.
Yes,
do her better in the game.
It's totally on us and not just a happy coincidence.
And it's not just saying us in general. I'm talking the entire communities, from artists to fans, to everybody who loves her, people who main her. And that is happening with Yamazaki right now.
I'll tell you right now, though, if that's the case, we would have Team USA in Cave 15 already.
With all 5 of you, I salute you. I praise all 5 of you.
There's so many of us.
And so loyal to Team USA.
The problem is that, like, it's like that's a whole 3 slots, and I only really want one of them back, and most people only want one of them back. It's like you have to have the package deal, but
Yeah,
that's like 3 whole characters.
Well, I mean, that's
really
why the whole fact that Kim and Shingo are single characters kind of like makes me sad, because one, I just like the idea of having everyone in proper teams, especially because we talked about turning KOF15 into a dream match eventually, and so I just like that kind of. The OCD in me is kind of like I want everybody in their proper teams.
Well,
and stuff,
and that's a topic for a few minutes from now.
Yes, but
because we never left Tekken from the Game Awards. We have plenty.
Okay.
But going back to Yamazaki, thanks to artists and lovers of Yamazaki like Nyato and everybody else, like he's gained more popularity. People are paying attention that they like Yamazaki a lot. Oh, okay. Okay, so the people really do like Yamazaki a lot. Yato! Hi, love you. Thanks to you, we're talking about
Yamazaki. Oh, did you just now realize she was here?
Yes, I'm sorry, I'm dumb. Okay, it's so small and I'm so far away, I'm not paying attention. But no, just again, Yato, we love you. She's one of the big reasons why Yamazaki has gained so much popularity, and because of that, people and devs like Okada and everybody else pay attention to that.
I remember, I think it was Flexus that I was talking to, and she was like, I really like Yamazaki, and I was like, you should follow this person named Nyato. So I definitely created that connection there. So
everyone needs to follow Nyato, but
Nyato's good at it.
Seriously though, the Yamazaki being able to put cat ears on
you have to understand
would be just ridiculous.
The kind of stuff I think Flexus is looking for is exactly what you're doing. Nyato.
Oh, I think like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, the thing is that there's the 3 personalities of Yamazaki going on in there. And at least one of them is going to appeal to you.
Yeah.
Like, that's just how it is.
I mean, you're so right. There are like a good solid 3, and depending on what type of character you like, you're going to end up liking him because of that. So no, that good. That is perfect. That is a perfect way to describe him. And he's that type of character. So having him in Tekken 8 would be sick as all hell. And everybody would be wanting to play him because he would just be a fun character to play.
Actually, all jokes aside, I do love in KOF15 how there are the 3 different sets of vocal tones for the Yamazaki.
Oh, yeah.
You're like, mostly when you charge the whip arm, you hear him change personality with every charge.
Although the only problem is one of those personalities is not a cat. And that is the biggest crime right there, right? So, because Nyamazaki needs to be officially canon, so...
He will, though, because you can put cat ears in Tekken 8. So, he will be canon in Tekken 8. So, he just needs to be in there already.
Yeah.
Like I'm sure Harada has a meeting lined up with Oda and the group. I'm sure they're going to talk about this sometime soon. Who knows, maybe Evo.
April Fools next year, make SNK heroes. And it's literally just heroines, but they're all guys.
Dude, oh my god. Give them all the cow apron costumes and shit like that. Yeah.
You imagine Terry in the cow outfit. And it has like USDA green beef like on a tattoo.
To be Terry Moogard is what it would be. Terry Moogard.
Just put Yamazaki in the Catgirl Leona costume.
There you go.
You just end it right there. Nothing else.
Terry Bovine.
Terry Bovine, there you go. Oh, man.
I'm sorry, I had to say it. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, Rock. I squealed so loud I woke up Rock.
So anyways, besides Tekken, we do know that there's a new Street Fighter game is coming sometime in the next year. How about that?
Yeah, I wonder when it's gonna come.
And we know there's another beta next month.
Yeah.
Or not next month, the next few weeks.
Next weekend. Like literally not this weekend, but the next weekend. Yeah.
So with the Game Awards tomorrow, odds are we're getting more Street Fighter stuff announced.
Yeah,
in
we'll
some
probably get some new
capacity.
characters or something like that.
So I'm placing my bets that it's either going to be Zangief, which finishes the original 8, or it's going to be Cammy because universal waifu bait, the whole planet loves her. That's a good place to show her, is that at a fucking awards ceremony.
I mean,
I'm
I
also
really
thinking that if we get Cammy, we might get Manon.
Yeah, I mean, I hope they do a returning character and a new character. Like, it would be good to get.
That's what I'm thinking. If
Right.
we get Cammy and Manon at the same time, that would be fucking awesome.
Right. And yes, we know there have been leaks, but we're not talking about them on stream as per our general. We just don't want to leak things to people that don't want to know.
Yeah,
So
especially when some of it just happened today.
Yeah. So, but because of that leak, I will say, I wouldn't be surprised if they push forward a few other things because there was a leak.
Right. Maybe.
Yeah, I mean, for some of that info to leak, that means it's probably about to be announced and readily available.
Exactly. So, which again, pre-orders, box sets, limited edition, box set pre-orders, things like that. So I wouldn't be surprised if we're gonna get a little extra because of it. So yeah.
So don't worry, Soul Bruce Lee. I am not actually banning you or anything like that. I'm just killing the message just in case. So because in case
we are a no spoiler friendly show.
Just in case. So I've untimed you out now. I've untimed you out. So I just did it to delete the message is all. I just did it to delete the message. So
no worry, dude. You're all good. Just out of respect for the people that we care about, the devs, things like that. We always ask for no spoilers in the chat. So that's all. That's it.
Hang on one second. I'm going to do something weird here. No, I need to do. Is it?
I see what you're gonna do.
Yeah,
I think.
There you go.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. There we go.
But yeah, so my bets we're gonna get 1 or 2 characters tomorrow, and at least one of them is just gonna be one of the old classic favorites. It's probably either Geef or Cammy, just because you want to finish the original 8, but also Cammy is Cammy.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, a lot of people have been clamoring for Cammy at this point in time. So,
dude, the fan art of making fun of Jury getting revealed sooner is just some of the funniest shit to me.
Really? I haven't even seen any of those. Okay.
There's a fair amount of pictures of just joking about how Jury got revealed before Cammy.
Yeah, but she was definitely going to be a super. I mean, Jury has definitely worked her up way in that ranks of just basically of like waifu bait. So
different strokes for different folks.
I mean, which by the way, did you see the new DNF duel character? That was some waifu bait right there. Holy crap!
So I only saw like the one picture. I haven't really followed it.
Okay.
So
hey, but Cammy's wearing pants in this game. Act remix. So.
Good old real bout Cammy.
Cammy, yeah, she's got the help from Blue Mary, fashion wise.
But yeah, so like that's me throwing my speculation in the ring that it's Zangief for Cammy, and if it's Cammy, it might be one of the new girls as well.
Right.
And just good on you, Capcom, for following in SNK's footsteps with actual merch that people want.
The acrylic
stands!
Oh, are they making acrylic stands? I didn't see those.
How do you not have some already?
No, I mean,
Like,
didn't we DM them to you?
Yeah, I sent that shit to you. I know. We told you about them. Like,
what? Who DM'd me? Was it you or was it?
Hold up.
I think Kitty did actually.
Hold up. I swear to
I
God,
thought one
I
of us
did.
did. Or maybe we tag you and it got lost in the translation or something.
Because I know more than one person probably tagged you, but I'm just gonna send you it right now.
Okay.
Handy-ish.
Yeah,
but yeah, no, I think it's for some event that's coming up for Street Fighter. They actually have acrylic stands of the new character designs, and there's a Jury and a Chen,
and there's a Kimberly, and there's. They showed a few of them, so
they'll probably add more as they reveal the characters as it keeps going. So,
yeah. I mean, but it might be event specific. I'm not completely sure. Yeah, I've totally lost it because it was a few days ago.
It was like last week.
Yeah.
Huh. God,
Like it was straight last week. I will find it right now, but no, good on you guys for finally giving merch people want. The skate decks are great. $500 watches are cool and all. You know, it's hard for all of us to be on the sneaker game, okay?
I mean,
and
I'm just
fight
mad
to
we
get
can't.
a pair of Onizukas.
I'm just mad we
So-
can't buy those stickers. You know, I just want those stickers that were from the, you know, or just in pin form.
You know, at Evo they're gonna have the stickers.
Dude, some of those stickers I really want because, like, some of that art is like some of the best art in the game so far. Like, or with any relation to it. Some of those pictures are really good.
Okay.
Oh, it looks like here we go. It looks like Soul Bruce Lee's got it over here. So.
Oh,
okay. Thank you so much for grabbing that because, like, I'm just like scrolling through here.
Interesting. Okay, yeah, it's a Chen, it's a Jury, and it's a Kimberly. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I don't feel like I've seen these. Either that or what happens to me a lot is a lot of text and stuff that get sent to me and then I wake up and see them and I'm half awake and I like barely remember. So.
And not only that, there's also a T-shirt with their three, the artwork of them three on it. Yeah.
Dude, I just love that look on Jury's face, dude. I just love how much more insane she's gotten over the course of the games.
Like, honestly, I just feel like they brought her back to what she was in 4. Like, she was insane in 4.
Well,
she was
4,
psycho and crazy.
But 4, she wasn't like she's lost her mind kind of thing. Like, I feel like she's lost her mind a little bit more. Like, she was evil in 4, but now it just feels like with Sin gone and everything like that, you know, that she's just like, what purpose do I have? And like, now she's just kind of gone insane.
She's just bored and running around starting trouble.
Yeah,
but that's
exactly.
Like how she fun.
It definitely makes her a lot more special than she was in 4.
Yeah.
Like in 4, she needed a little bit more work, a little more time in the oven, if you will. 5 gave her story, but not as much development. It's just like, this is what she is now.
Right.
6, you're like, all right.
Yep.
Now it feels like you're a whole ass character, and then now I have to just see your foot taking up half the screen. Great.
Oh man.
I'm gonna get so mad playing against every single Jury because the last effing thing I want to see is that damn super. And especially if I am, you know, maining Jamie, which I doubt because Mammon, but Shermie number 2. So, who knows if I can even play Shermie number 2, which I'm hoping I can. So we'll see. But, you know.
I mean, fortunately, I know the part that you're bothered by, the Jury super, doesn't happen unless she's at low health and it's the super high damaging one. So otherwise, it's the classic Street Fighter 4 one. So, yeah. But I don't want to fight her because she was really freaking good in the last beta, and I'm terrified of that character. Her dash is ridiculous, dude. Oh my god.
Well, I mean, this patch this beta comes with balance changes, so we'll see how much it affects.
No, they said there's no balance changes in that beta. They said that there's like one Chun-Li change, but they said that they specifically said that they weren't doing any sort of adjustments to the characters.
So but the thing is, there's also the engine changes that are going to do a lot.
Oh, like right. Yeah.
Like they're buffing projectiles versus parry is what.
Yeah.
So it is going to be completely different. So sorry to all the people who got to download and have been playing the game for months because that shit changing. And I mean, it just is.
Well, I mean, they're also getting Guile nerfed. I mean, honestly, like all those people.
Fine. Which is fine because here's the thing: is if they're buffing projectiles versus parry, so that projectiles aren't fucking worthless like Third Strike, then they need a zoning character to be good at zoning. I don't want to have a good zoning character who then turns into Marvel 3 combo videos if he touches me. He shouldn't do that.
So, to be fair, those Guile combos are very difficult to do. They're very,
I don't
very
care.
difficult to do. So
Dude, remember, we used to think TAC infinites were gonna be non-practical.
I see. That's the thing. When we first saw TAC infinites, and they were like, "It's not going to be practical," I looked at it and I was like, "No, this is going to happen." Like the Guile combos is literally like micro walk a frame here, super late cancel here.
Okay,
so
for the coolest cool guy ones, but then also I remind you that Tokido exists.
yeah, maybe. I mean, not Tokido, Sako. I would say Sako more than anybody. So
Either there's a list of players who, like, if they really wanted to, yeah, whatever. I mean, it was Tokido who did the like micro spacing red fireball with Akuma to make a particular situation work out.
Yeah,
in like a top game. It was like the hottest thing ever. And it's like, how many people were gonna do that?
Right.
Oh, him.
Yeah, but it was, to be again, it's one micro walk, right? Like the Guile combo, like as a combo person, knowing how that combo works, it's actually not as learnable as people think it is. So
I'm not even trying to do like some of these decade-long ones that are just dumb and whatever. Like, even just Guile, the nature of him having like a 15-20 hit combo,
right?
Which means that you're gonna have a zoner with a stall tactic.
Right. Yeah.
Shout out to all the SNK players who jumped into Street Fighter V and gave everyone a fucking run for their money at Capcom Cup, including y'all in Vegas. That Capcom Cup 18 was crazy, and I loved it. And I'm hoping all you KOF players come back and do it again, and keep doing it.
Dude, honestly,
keep doing it.
This is going to be a great KOF crossover game.
It really will. It really will, because
Street Fighter 6, you mean?
KOF. Yeah.
Like what's the reason?
It's because there's so many system mechanics. System mechanics are strong, and a lot of what is given as tools are things that, honestly, a lot of KOF players have had more experience with. And I think they're just going to be ready for it.
Yes.
And I think there's also enough universality to it that if they want to cross over into something else, this is a good game to do it too.
Yeah, so I want to see all the KOF homies just all up in Street Fighter 6, giving everyone the hardest of times. Okay? I want to run around with 2 flags in my hands, all right?
Look,
dressed as 2, like, mashed up characters. One from 6 and then one from 15. So please play.
Well, one of the things too, honestly, for me, the new parry into dash mechanic stuff, like basically the better FADC.
Yeah.
It really reminds me of what if SVC Chaos was a good game.
Ooh.
Right.
SVC Chaos had no roll mechanics, jumping sucked, but what you could do is you could guard cancel into a forward dash, and that's how you got through parts of zoning.
Yeah,
at least in terms of its intended design. And it's like, this feels like, what if that was done right?
Interesting. Okay. Because I mean,
going
just
back
as a
to,
person playing it still felt very more classic Street Fighter-y to me, which is why I was having so much fun with it. So
yeah, but that's fine. Like I mean, I think there's a lot of people out there who aren't Street Fighter players, like, currently, who would rather it played more like 2 and 3 than play like 2.
Yes, no, I really think that that's what's going to happen. A lot of people are going to enjoy the game a lot more. And again, it's not because Street Fighter V was done badly. It's just that classic fighting games tend to always have favored more of the heart players. And so more heart players are in the community, you know what I mean? Like, and that's kind of where a lot of that comes from, especially if you've played the older games.
I'm not saying pork is bad. I'm saying I don't like it.
Right. And the
Fighter
thing is,
5
like,
isn't bad, but I don't like it.
Like, I feel like, you know, when 4 came out and 5 came out, a lot of the old school players were like, well, now you'll see, like, now you'll find out what it's like to go again. I feel like they have a little bit more justification here in 6, and I think that they'll do better. Like, 5 was not the game for them at all.
No. But I mean, time will tell, because there's still a lot of cast left to reveal. Because my big problem with Street Fighter 6 right now is there is not a single character I'm excited to play.
Right, but I'm just talking about frame data wise and stuff like that.
No,
it is not. It is not going to be
my point is that with half the cast still remaining to go, there could be some bullshit we don't know yet.
Yeah, for sure. But the style of the game, obviously, could be a character that just ends up being busted beyond all reason, right? But from the style of play, I feel like it's already not the kind of memorize the situation kind of game like Street Fighter V is.
Yeah, this definitely feels like a disrespect your frame data game.
Yeah, and again, it's very obvious what the frame data is because outside of 2 moves per every character, everything is minus outside of a drive rush version of the move, and so it's very clear.
Plus 4 being the magic number.
Right, 4 is the magic number now instead of 3. Yeah. So.
Yeah. Anyways,
back to the Game Awards.
Yeah. So moving on,
KOF15 is nominated for what is it? Best Fighting Game of the Year.
Fighting Game of the Year. Which, if y'all haven't voted, you should have gotten on that. Because we definitely want that to win, especially over a game that isn't a fighting game.
I was just going to bring that up. That's why I'm trying to bring up the roster. If someone in the chat could bring up the voting link. I had it. I don't know where it went. But so you can see all the other games that KOF 15 is up against.
But yeah, so that's the whole thing. But regardless of that, also, just it being nominated and being part of the awards, KO15 is on sale right now if you haven't bought it or any of the season pass stuff. So
you want to play,
or if you just need a second copy because you didn't buy it on Steam.
Okay, here we go. So there's DNF Duel, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, rest in peace, All-Star Battle, King of Fighters 15, Multiverses, and Sifu.
Yeah, Sifu is the one, obviously, that doesn't make any sense because that's just a brawler game. It's not a fighting game, so...
Now, look, I would fully support JoJo's Bizarre Adventure All-Star Battle if they didn't butcher the shit out of a wonderful game that was made 8 years ago and give you a quarter of it and make you pay $60 to $80 for it.
I think it was more than 8 years, actually.
Or 10 years,
10
all right?
Years ago.
We are JoJo's fans. We are not fans of Bandai Namco fucking up all sorts of anime games that actually could have a damn good chance of being a great fighting game.
Yeah, God forbid you let it have netcode.
I know. So rest in peace, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure All-Star Battle. Yeah. We still love you. What was it, 2010, 2011 release?
Yeah, the original version
we
on
still
PS3
love you,
is still
original
awesome.
Release, yes.
I still haven't even played this one because the moment they said they're not touching the netcode, I knew I would never play it with another human being. So why?
Not only that, how the fuck are you gonna take out the story when story makes up like 99.8% of JoJo's?
Okay, in all fairness, the story mode in the original was shit too. So whatever.
But you took it out. You took it out, so now all these new players are missing so much context from the original game. The fuck? Anyways, so...
Mind you, also, the original came out as Part 8 was announced, so there are parts of Part 8 story are completely meaningless.
That's fine. That's absolutely fine, but you know what? That's what updates are for, and DLC is for, and they obviously finally put Mariah in the game, and now I cry tears of sadness because my girl got done dirty.
Because she's just ripped from the Eyes of Heaven version.
She really is. So, poor baby got retired again. And it's just not cool. It is just not cool. Yeah.
And then they changed the engine, or changed elements of the base game anyway. Mm-hmm. And I've seen a lot of people weren't happy about it.
No, so that is, but anyways, that's fighting. Okay.
Yeah.
DNF Duel is on there.
So I mean, just the point is that putting a hacked together re-release as the best fighting game of the year nominee goes to show you how many fighting games must have come out this year.
Yeah. Right. And DNF Duel.
Duel might have a.
I would be happy if KOF or DNF Duel won, but DNF Duel just got slaughtered by seemingly dev abandonment, right? Which is why I'm super excited about this update, because they're putting it in the Arc Riva World Tour, so they'd better be continuing this stuff. I mean,
did you see Thorgy's reply to it that I retweeted hard and was really happy he put into words?
Yeah.
I didn't see that.
It's literally it was the thing you and I have discussed, that this feels like the game was put out and paid for by people who don't understand fighting games, because it was just you just make the game and put it out and that's it, right? When nowadays fighting games have dev support, DLC, patches,
Right, yeah.
etc. And so it getting abandoned like that was more just they didn't understand what they were doing by deciding to make a fighting game in this era.
Right.
I think they thought it was more tournament arena like Demon Slayer or One Piece or Jump Star Battle. I really feel like I really feel like they thought this was that type of game, so they just mushed it and tossed it out.
Well, I mean, because like I said, it doesn't make any sense for them to have done it that way because they're putting it in the Arc Revo World Tour and all that stuff like that, right? They're clearly planning to try to make it a part of the thing.
Still.
No,
I was talking JoJo's. I was talking JoJo's.
Oh, we were talking DNF Duel.
Okay, my bad. No, I was just straight talking JoJo's with what I was saying. But I mean, again, DNF Duel, yeah.
Yeah. So, like, it looks like they've finally found their hindsight and was like, oh yeah, we screwed this up. It should keep going, shouldn't it? And now we're getting into a better spot for that game.
Yeah.
But you know what? Shout outs to them to going back and fixing it and giving this game love and not doing it dirty and giving it the justice it deserves.
Yeah. Hopefully.
So I'm good on them for doing that.
Unlike some licensed games made by Arc.
I mean, they don't have the decision on a lot of them, right? So they can't.
Yeah, I'm not blaming Arc.
Right,
I'm just saying that there's definitely another game that really got kind of screwed and more or less abandoned.
I mean, that's the thing is like I know, like for example, Dragon Ball, is getting the rollback, and at Arc Revo they didn't really give any update. They said like Arc Revo Japan, the finals recently, that they were just like, hey, here's what we said at Evo, yay, and like all the Dragon Ball fans were like mad. They were like, I'm uninstalling, you guys aren't giving us more information or release date and everything, and all the GBVS players are like, what the hell, dude? Like, you guys are getting rollback, stop being mad, dude. Oh, man.
Special.
But and then after that there was Multiverses. And
Multiverses I think might just win it because
there's a good chance.
Huge amount of hype, huge amount of fanfare, all sorts of characters people love from around the world. Like, and damn it, Adventure Time's in it, and Rick and Morty's in it. Come on, like they said everybody can come. But everyone's invited for real this time.
And more to the point, it's the license branding plus game archetype give it a lot of universal appeal.
Yeah. So as much as I want KOF15 just to win this already, I'm concerned that Multiverses might just be that contender to give it a run for its money. So I'm really just wanting tomorrow to be here now to get this over with and find out who's going to win.
I mean, it really just comes down to like
what
communities are going to be the most invested in, like, people who played Multiverses. Are they going to go out of their way to be like, yeah, that was amazing? Or they're like, yeah, that happened, huh?
Because, I mean, we've seen it also, again, where there's a bunch of hype for, a game like there was for the Nickelodeon one. And Nick was like, oh, all these people out of nowhere really want this game, cool. And then, a week and a half later, radio silence.
I mean, you saw Max just tweeted out a video about that, right? Maximilian literally just put out a YouTube video talking about how fighting games just come out and there's all this excitement and then they just kind of all fizzle away, and that happened with...
That's funny. No, I was at Costco, so I didn't see any.
I mean, that happened to DNF Duel. DNF Duel got fizzled out too because, you know what? It turns out everyone doesn't want the game that everybody just gets buffed and not nerfed. Because that's what DNF Duel is. It is literally, that's why I love it, because it's like the new vampire savior.
No, I mean, what are the odds that the gaming public doesn't know what it's talking about? Huh.
Oh, man. Yep.
Man. So, once again, if you guys haven't, go vote. I mean, shit, keep voting. I don't know if it's like you can only vote once or you can vote every day. I don't know. Just keep voting for KOF15. Like, SNK, I feel they deserve this. They've been through some shit. They've kept shit alive since COVID. Like, KOF deserves an award in my eyes.
And honestly, SNK as a company might have the rockiest history of a game that's still, or a company that's still kicking in the entire game industry.
Yeah, the
And
voting
I
was
see all
closed.
these interviews. I see all these interviews with a new CEO of SNK saying he wants to do this, he wants that, they want to open up out here in California, all this other stuff, and it's just like, oh, okay. I hope you can. We're rooting for you guys. We're cheering you on. We will help. We will help.
I know. It's like hand them your resumes right now, dude. Just being like, hey guys, here you go. Hire us, please.
Exactly.
But with that being said, also, let's not forget that SNK didn't publish KOF in the West. Deep Silver, which is now called PlayOn, is the publisher for KOF, who also has a huge hand in the Game Awards.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah. That's right.
And that's kind of how we got the second beta and Cronin announcement last year.
Mm-hmm.
So there's probably a good chance we're going to get some announcements for KOF tomorrow. At the very least, a Shingo trailer.
Trailer. Maybe they'll do a Shingo and maybe Kim trailer or something like that. So.
Or maybe we'll finally get to see a Kim rendering.
Right.
Because
exactly.
all we have is the art sketch so far.
Yeah, because we just got the Shingo render.
If we can get a Kim in-game render, I would be happy. Yeah. I would be satisfied. Shingo trailer, Kim in-game render.
You know what they just need to do?
And that's it.
All they need to do is just have a trailer where all of a sudden it just shows up. It's just Kim's pants on his legs, and they're like super flowing animation, and then it just ends.
The wind.
Yeah,
that is what I wanted his reveal trailer to be. It's never even say Kim. Just have an animation of pants, and then that's it. And then the trailer ends.
You guys just don't get it. You guys just don't get it. Do what y'all did for Jury for Kim. Show me his effing feet. Put them Mr. Kafwan, even though we don't say his last name anymore.
No, we say it again now. We say it again now.
Yeah. Kim Kafwan's feet straight into the screen with the flowy pants. Teasing.
I mean, I just want
him kicking the screen.
I want Kim Pants to have DOA 99-year-old physics. That's what I want right there, basically. I want the 99-year-old physics is what I want. So
just DOA 1 physics.
Yeah.
DOA 1's physics were hilarious.
Yeah, no, Kim is technically, well, I don't know. Kim isn't the last name, right? Kapwan is the last name, but Kim is a last name, so.
Kim is also a last name as a first name. Mm-hmm. Whoever is Kim out there, I'm sorry.
I mean, there's a Win Nguyen, right? So, okay, so Kim is the surname. Okay, because I mean, I've known a bunch of people with Kim as the first name, but actually, now that I think about it, his name was Kim Tran, so he's not Korean at all. So never mind. So there you go. So, but Kim should be the surname for sure. So
should. Anyways, just give me some Kim feet. You know, we're in the age of equality. So if we're gonna see Jury's feet nonstop, then we gotta see Kim's, and like everyone would just crack up, and it would get so famous if they did that, just because they did it. You know what I mean? It's just like, all right, Jury got this in Street Fighter 6. You know, fuck it, let's just do it too for Kim.
Taekwondo and feet, let's go.
I mean, this is the reason why I wanted. That's when they revealed Urien for Street Fighter 5. I wanted his intro pose to be him in the banana hammock and like zooming past his crotch like as close as possible, just to see what it was like to actually get the female gaze onto the male characters for once.
Shout outs to Orochi, always having focus on his crotch no matter what.
Mm-hmm. He's doing like the Generation X suck it.
Yeah, he really is. So shout outs to our Lord and Savior, always showing emphasis on the crotch, whether it be
pointing to the tangerines,
or whether it be a soda. Or a statue, or you know, artwork. It's just there. It's very subtle, you know. All I'm saying is do that for Kim. Do that for Kim, and watch how much people talk about the Kim trailer. I would put money that it would blow up like Shermie's trailer in a week over 1 million views just because they did it and people wouldn't believe it. I feel like SNK has to do it now. They have to do the tree equivalent trailer for Kim
I am sure that
in order.
If KK ever gets around to watching this, he's just gonna be in tears laughing. Like just like unfucking believable. What is wrong with you people?
He's just punching this. It's like, Kitty, shut up. Stop with these terrible hot take ideas. You're gonna make people want it. Shut up. Just shut up.
So anyways, really hoping for a Shingo trailer. And if I'm real lucky, maybe like one more silhouette or just one more character reveal for the rest of the season.
Yeah.
Or you know, give
me a silhouette of the feet.
Or even give us like the roadmap. Like, are they all solo entries, or is it gonna be like 4 solos in one team?
Yeah,
something like that.
But see, if they did that and they were like, "Here's 4 solos and 1 team," that just makes me that'll give me that Hawkeye picture. Basically, I would need that.
No, because if it's gonna be like that, the odds are it's gonna be like Chen, Dualon, Oswald, or something.
Yeah, I know, but still, it would. It's that there. Then it's the Dumb and Dumber thing, So you're saying there's a chance.
Yeah.
So you're saying there's still a chance.
No, I hate to say it. Like, I mean, I love Chen, but I feel like I hate to say it that Shen's probably a lock this season.
You think so?
I think he might be a lock this season.
Okay.
Like, I love Chen, but I also
need a good-looking pretty boy. I need another tan pretty boy.
No, you can have that. That's fine. As long as they make him interesting at all again, instead of quarter circle forward punch, confirm into level 3 and people die. Because he was the strongest he would ever been in KOF 13, which is the reason most people know him, and he had the least moves he'd ever had.
Right.
Just like everyone else in 13.
Simplicity.
I mean, look, Solnero, I want Kenso, but I'm not holding my breath for Kenso at this point because
at least y'all get Shingo.
I mean, that's the character that I feel like has less of a chance of showing up than Team USA at this point in time. I swear, because like I feel like I'm the only one looking for good old boy Kenso over here, so I'm the only one looking for good boy Kenso.
I think he's another one of those characters that SNK is not sure what to do with him because
they killed his plot line.
Well, I mean, they killed his plot line, and no one knows what's going on there. But also, I don't think they even know what they want to do with his move list anymore because he's evolved a bit over time, and it kind of got progressively worse and worse because of like the characters around him.
Yeah, and then of course
they keep giving him terrible supers.
And the other thing that depresses me, of course, is that his DP will be that horrible input. So, back, quarter circle back, and I'm just going to be sad.
That's what we need to hold out hope for. With the balance updates and system changes with the new patch, that they fix RDPs. That's what we need to hold out hope for.
Oh, please.
No, I mean, I love you, Adelheid. Again, it's, go away if I can fix the RDPs.
Yeah. I mean, I like using Kyo, but like the one reason why I kind of don't want to use Kyo is because of that. So,
I think I've still maintained my hardline stance of I refuse to play a character with that motion.
Yeah.
I still think I'm there. Like I almost re-picked up Dolores, and I was like, no, I'm not doing that.
Oh man. Well, I mean, again, obviously they need to get that matchmaking fixed first. So, the reverse DP back quarter circle back quarter circle back. Why? Why is it not a reverse DP? Why do I have to do a full quarter circle back motion? God.
Meanwhile, I can't run and throw a fireball without doing a tiger knee.
Yeah.
And that's okay.
Oh man.
So, hoping the Game Awards, we get all of this info.
Or part of it.
Or just some of it. We're looking forward to tomorrow and seeing what we get. I'm just going to be tuning in off and on, just waiting for whenever they do the award for Best Fighting Game of the Year, and then waiting to see whenever a trailer is going to pop up.
I'm probably going to watch the whole thing just so I can watch like a bunch of like FPS and indie trailers I don't care about. You know.
I mean,
there's always like a gem, you know. There's always like a gem.
But if it's that much of a gem, Twitter will make sure I know about it. So
yeah, I mean, I'll probably be streaming while it's on, but I'll be playing something else and just have it on in the background. So
exactly.
Yeah, Sifu's gonna win Fighting Game of the Year. You just know it's gonna happen, dude. So.
Okay, if Sifu ends up winning, I said it on Twitter, I'll say it again, I am calling shenanigans on the Game Awards.
Oh,
and like,
let's be honest, it's not like we have that much faith in them to begin with.
Class action lawsuit, you'll see the 800 number like you do for mesothelioma and freaking Camp Lejeune. But it's going to be, were you disrespected by the Game Awards this year? If so, you are entitled for some compensation.
You may be entitled for moral compensation.
Physical and emotional damage due to KOFXV.
And you know what they're gonna do? You know what's gonna happen? They're gonna reward it to Sifu and show the mod of it where the main character is like Sakura beating everybody up, and they don't even realize that they showed a mod instead. You know.
Luan in there. Because they already modded Luan into the game.
No, they've modded most KOF and most Street Fighter characters.
So it'll just be a mixture. Let's see. Again, I'm calling shenanigans. I'm gonna call shenanigans. You will see a 1-800 number because of my meddling. You will. I'm gonna be that mad.
1-800-GET-FUKT.
Yeah, and you know what? God, honestly, guys, you know the award show is gonna be this. Here's the trailer. Here's the trailer. By the way, these 5 games won an award. Blah 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 and blah. Here's some more trailers. Here's some more trailers. Here's some more trailers. Because wasn't that how they did the fighting game? The award for the fighting game last time was just one of those like, oh, by the way, we awarded this one. Whee!
Yeah, and like the Oscars with Best Supporting Actor in a Foreign Film.
Yeah, all the technical awards, you know, where they get the hot actress to go up in front of all the nerds and give them their awards and stuff like that. So yeah, oh man.
Anyways, I think that's enough about that for now.
Yeah, I think that
enough talking about the future. Let's talk about the past.
No, James is. I agree. James was spitting. He does that from time to time. He really does. I mean, that's the whole reason why people want to go to the Game Awards, is it not? Exactly. So.
Yeah, it's just to see all the trailers. I don't think anybody cares about the awards, frankly. So it just doesn't. There's no legitimacy to it right now. It still doesn't feel like it quite has that legitimacy, unfortunately.
Well, I mean,
to be honest,
Kojima's going to be there. Let's see what he has to show.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, look. Kojima was already spotted at a Southern California In-N-Out, enjoying In-N-Out, because he's here for the Game Awards.
Because man of culture.
Of course.
Because he is a man of culture and has a fine palate. So he knows exactly where to go when he's out here visiting. We salute you, Kojima.
By the way, though, I do want to...
Kojima, if I ever
You didn't let me know ahead of time. I would have joined in.
We did not. But if I ever saw Kojima, I'd be like, you want to get some In-N-Out and buy some Legos? Like, let me treat you to whatever fucking Lego set you want, and let me buy you some In-N-Out. I would do that for Kojima. Anybody should do that for Kojima, okay? If you ever see Kojima anywhere, you guys, offer him In-N-Out and a Lego set. Just be respectful, all right?
So,
Just
by the
do
way,
that.
though, the In-N-Out picture of Kojima really blew me away for one reason. He didn't have a beverage, like, you know, a large drink or anything. That man ordered a coffee with his burger. That is a bold choice.
Whoa. Coffee and
that was
burger.
Very Japanese. How Japanese of you.
Yeah, like, I mean, I've only seen people order, like, coffee at In-N-Out, like, 3 times in my life.
Ban Flashy Flash from the chat, please, by the way. I'm just saying, you know...
What did he say?
He's saying just watch the show and wait for it to end.
No, not that one. The second. Yeah.
What did he say?
He said, "Wow, a Michael Bay Optimus Prime."
No,
obviously not, because it works.
This is not Michael Bay. How dare you? How dare you? This is classic Generation 1 Lego Optimus Prime. You cannot... anyways.
Yeah, that is a ban. That's a ban right there. That's a paddling.
That's
man.
Okay. So... So I don't know if you follow us on Twitter and pay enough attention, but we got great news that we get to continue working with Zen Market. So we get to do more stuff about that, and we're gonna have a lot more to talk about. But with that in mind, it got me digging on Zen Market more.
Oh boy, did it! You know, when you get phone calls with your Shermie phone stickers, when you get phone calls,
I literally called her,
calling and saying shit like, I'm about to make an executive decision, or I have made an executive decision, or stop me from purchasing
I need you to talk me down from a purchase. Like, literally a thing that happened today. But I've been browsing around, and it really got me thinking about, you know, like I talked about, Zen Market helped me collect and have my collection, and it's really done more for my collecting than, like, almost anything in my life, which is a curse and a blessing. And it really got me thinking about the fact that collecting old shit is hard.
Yes.
And it's not just like, oh man, this comic from 1960 is very expensive. Yeah. No, like, trying to be an SNK collector as a non-Japanese citizen is fucking hard. Because you don't even know what exists because half of it isn't properly documented.
Right. And regardless of how big some of these things are in our circle, in our awareness sphere, it's still pretty niche. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
It's not like you're trying to collect, you know, Yak Face from Star Wars or something that everybody knows exists. You know, this is completely different.
It's like, oh, you know what? I really would like that pencil tin from 1996 from famous fighting game. No, it doesn't work that way.
Yeah.
I don't even know if this one item exists or not. It's super louder than me. Shh.
No, it wasn't. Anyways.
So it can be really difficult. And then, God forbid, you find an item and it's not in any condition worth purchasing and trying to collect. You know, and these are just things I've been running into over the past, you know, X amount of time. So I've got a few pictures to show you and things to talk about and kind of just drive point the home of, like, how hard this can be and how exciting it can be to solve some of it.
Again, this is why we love Zen Market so much. It has been so much easier for us to shop and collect very rare items, things that I thought I would never see again. Because you got to remember, 20 plus years ago, when we were kids at conventions running around, this stuff was there, very limited, but it was still there. And on top of that, it was, you know, pricey back in the day.
And that's if you were lucky.
I mean, look,
if you were lucky enough to purchase it, let alone see it.
When I graduated from college and got my first job and actually started making a real salary, the amount of time I spent on eBay was just, and eBay was new. So eBay was like actually kind of usable at the time, you know.
Yeah, functional.
So, yeah. But man, I bought so many things off of eBay. I was like, you know what? I could use a backup Sega Saturn. I bought a Sega Saturn. I bought Mega Man X3, the American version on Super Nintendo. You know, like I bought all these things on eBay. I went ham on eBay. So I totally understand.
Yahoo Japan Auctions is basically what eBay wishes it was.
Right.
Because it actually works and it has wild stuff and they're vaguely reasonably priced.
Right.
And so the thing is, Zen Market is how us in the West can painlessly use Yahoo Japan Auctions. And it is a curse and a blessing. I'm loving it.
Not only that, it's not just Yahoo Auction, you guys. Like, when SNK has pop-up shops, this is how we get it. Okay? When Street Fighter has pop-up shops, any specialty items, any Kuji prizes, because, you know, and I'll tell you guys this real quick. Last year, there was a My Hero Academia figure of Hawks. It was a Kuji prize. It was one of the first prizes, the top A-class prize you could win. When people got wind of it in America, what'd they do? Certain stores price gouged and bought like the whole Kuji price sets. And instead of charging $7 for a ticket, it was more like 20. And on top of that, if you wanted to just straight buy that Hawks figure, it was either $280 to $340 just for the figure. Because people just love to scalp the shit out of you in America.
Mm-hmm.
Mike found that Hawks figure for me for $120 in a complete Kuji prize set of all the Hawk items you could win, which was like 8 items in that Kuji lottery. So I got every single Hawk item from that Kuji and a complete set for $120.
Nice.
And even with shipping, it was still way cheaper than any asshole that tried to overcharge me for a figure by itself. This is why we push you guys to not get cheated and use Zen. So.
Yeah, paying for shipping is less than getting scalped.
100.
Free. Like,
it doesn't matter what con you're at or what mom and pop store you go to. Seriously, Zen Market is free when it comes to just getting not ripped off in the better price. But you should really now show them the cool shit you got from Zen Market.
So a couple days ago, or a week or two, whatever, y'all saw me gushing about the auction I had won. And so I sent James the picture from the listing so you can see, like, this thing is freaking awesome.
Do you want me to bring it up?
Yeah, just go ahead and bring it up.
Hey, look, it's cool. I wonder why Olaf was so excited. I wonder why he was so excited. Oh! Oh!
It was for that adorable Riot Leona. What do you think?
I mean, the Riot Leona is awesome.
Yeah, she's so adorable, dude. I mean, look at her. But I mean,
the Riot Iori, who's definitely chomping something. Like, I'm here for it. These things are just freakishly adorable.
Oh man.
Now, yeah, besides the obvious, because that pin was actually one item I had almost mentally given up on. Like, man, I'm never gonna find this fucking thing. Because these were pins from, yes, like 1997 and 1996. I believe the bottom row is predominantly 96. These were all made by a company that I'm going to talk about. Go ahead and James, go ahead and go to the next picture. If you could, please. I sent you a fair amount of them through the Twitters. I believe it should be the top one of the list now.
Okay. Oh, this one, right?
The flyer.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
There we go. And this one right here.
This is the flyer. The original flyer from this pin set, and like maybe it was a pop-up or it might have been a Kuji. I'm still not 100% clear. But yeah, KOF97 came out and they're like, hey, we're gonna do pins of all the cool characters, all the important characters, all the new shit. And this is a company called BCL, and they made all these collectibles, these pins, all these cool little things. As far as I can tell, that company doesn't even remotely exist anymore.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Oh, man.
I have been trying to find any evidence of this company ever having existed. But because pre-2000, the internet barely was a thing, it's just really hard. It's not documented very well.
Yep.
I mean, you know what you should have did? You guys should have.
The Orochi pin. Oh.
You guys should have hit up Investigation Code, and he probably would have found it and like on a listing in like 2 minutes, dude. Because every time I'm like, this is impossible to find, he finds it. So this is.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I still have to have the whole discussion about the history of Genets, so.
Right. Exactly.
And that was its own can of worms.
That really is.
So BCL actually had what appears to be the good solid SNK license in the 90s for these pins, collectibles, etc. And if you look at the next picture, you're going to see another one of their sets from 96. I don't think it's the complete set, but it's almost everything in the set. And I might have made an executive decision on this one. Look at this set.
It's a damn good set.
I mean, did you find the set on Yahoo Auctions?
This is the photo from the listing.
Oh,
I
dang.
might,
Okay.
I definitely might have made the executive decision and purchased this one.
Well, I mean,
Yori Weiss Mature, the Genets,
And then the geese,
geese,
Krauser. It's just and
and
Mr. Big.
and
It's
that
like,
little fella at the bottom left, I might be willing to part with for a particular James.
oh man.
Yeah.
it's a good asset. Like, you don't see shit like this
Available at
hardly
all.
ever, let alone at all.
Oh, what's up,
Yeah.
Dash Chris?
Yeah, Justin actually had a picture of all the, like, a bunch of the KOF stuff. I don't know if you saw his tweet about it. So
Yeah, I saw he took pictures of all the keychains and keychain acrylics, the
Yep.
line collection, and a few of the acrylic stands that were all part of the SNK online shop. So I'm thinking that shop he was at just like bought in bulk from
Maybe.
from SNK online shop going out, and now they were there,
Or
because we
they-
definitely have a lot of those.
Or they might have been from the closing of the
Or
bar.
that might be from
Tokyo
Tokyo
Gamers.
Video Gamers, yeah. But it just makes me wish we were in Japan, and it makes me wish there was a KOF version of Street Fighter League, because that'd be sick as all hell.
everybody's in Japan right now, and it's driving me
Everybody's
nuts.
in Japan right now but us. What the hell?
I'm so
God.
angry,
And I know
dude.
it's freezing cold, but I don't care.
Like, Justin's there, LA Akira is there right now, and then
Isn't Tasty Steve there too?
no, the entire
With,
like 10-0 crew was over there, and they were just there kind of
Mark
vacationing.
Hampton's over there.
And then on top of that, ATG, the German who runs the KOF11 wiki,
Oh yeah,
he's over there.
Oh Jesus!
What the fuck, man?
Oh man.
Killing me.
It really is. It's not even like FOMO. It's just like, damn, where's our invite? It just hurts.
I just want freaking to eat some ramen over there again, dude.
I want
So-
horse.
We need horse and we need Italian food.
Yeah.
And Wendy's fucking.
Yeah.
I need
Anyways.
my Wendy's first kitchen.
So yeah, the next one is pretty relevant. 'Cause there's 2 or 3 reasons I want to talk about this one.
You're talking about this one here?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so this is like all the copyright information, Gamers Collection, credit to publisher and BCL, SNK96. Like, again, this company probably doesn't exist anymore in any capacity. And the only reason I was able to find it is because, as a tip for searching for KOF stuff, you have to search for it 3 times. Because you can search The King of Fighters,
Oh,
you can
right.
search KOF, and you can search The King of Fighters.
Right.
Guess which one this was listed as.
Yeah, the King of Fighter.
Yeah. And so having any of the kana at the ready is super important.
Right.
Like, I literally have multiple tabs open at all times.
Yeah, I got to
And
imagine. Yeah.
This time around, I actually just actively looked because I knew this one was out there, and I was surprised to find it was still there, so I made the decision. But
Gotcha.
we can move on one more to the next picture.
Okay.
And going deeper into the, man, it sucks trying to collect old stuff sometimes.
Oh, right. Yeah. Okay. This is just.
Yeah, I made this tweet about this this item. It's one I would like to get at some point, but yeah, good luck on this one.
Oh yeah, this hurt to look at.
But then it gets a fun follow-up story.
So yeah.
I really would like this pennant flag, but
Look
this
at the
poor thing
damn-
has seen better days.
Look at the damage.
Yeah.
Oh honey.
All of those white stripes you see are it cracking, peeling, and splitting open.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And this is the only one I've ever seen for sale.
Now, didn't someone respond to you saying that they might have some or something like that, or?
So, yes, there is someone we know that has some of this set somewhere in storage.
Right.
Probably not this one, but some of the set.
Okay.
But interestingly, what did happen is our buddy Carlos saw this thread and actually did some digging and actually managed to re-find this collector's ancient website. And you should go ahead and click that link.
I'm just showing the other picture here of
the old peeling and stuff. It's heartbreaking.
Imagine, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, this might be we might need to put a graphic violence warning on this stream, for this, because because you see this and you're just like, oh, like it just like brings tears to your eyes, and oh man.
Actually, what did Rio link? He's like the other 96 pins, the rest of the set probably.
Oh, let's see.
Or just other ones in general.
Oh yeah, look at this. This is what he linked here.
Ah, yeah.
The Chang is adorable, and the little
yeah, that should be basically the entire rest of the set. Like it was available in 2 complete halves.
I love how Choi is tinier than everyone else. Good on them for making him size accurate to everybody else in the set.
I'll admit, thanks to 13 and 14 and 15 now, it's weird seeing Ralph and Clark kind of like normal sized.
Not yoked to death.
Yeah.
So I did get that Leona on that other set, and I've seen the King. I've actually seen the King for sale.
Okay.
But so Carlos actually found a website I'd seen before. It's an old collector's website of just everything they've obtained from Kujis and gacha machines and everything over the years and years. And this website probably hasn't been updated since 2005.
Oh shit! You're talking about this one here?
Yeah. This site actually has some really cool stuff, and if you ever just want to take a browse, just chop down the URL sometime. But one of the things is that if you go a little further down, by the way, we have that
Oh, that one. Nice.
Yeah. Different
yeah.
flags.
There's the banner right there. Yep.
That's what it looks like when it's not beat to hell. But then if you go a little further down, even.
I love how they're all stacked like they're dude, trying to throw down here. Mary and Athena are about to throw down here, dude, and just got their teammates backing them up.
I actually still need to get the Shermie out of this set to make sure that we have it.
Yes.
So keep going.
Yep, keep going. The plushies, more keychains, and even 96 had these flags.
Oh, yeah, look at this.
Yeah, I definitely have 2 or 3 of the Mary in that keychain set.
Nice.
Ragnar,
I'll post the URL in the chat.
15, 20 years ago, I had to buy one. It became one of my prized possessions, and then I was able to get another one. I was like, yes.
So here you go, Ragnar. Post it in there.
And then, however, the big surprise is the next link. It's an actual Zen Market link to a Yahoo auction. And this is one that, for those of you who might be interested, you might want to see that. If you thought these pennant flags were cool, guess what? I actually found some.
Dang.
Unopened shape. It's
Whoa.
2 of Psycho Soldier and 2 of Team Japan.
Wow.
Dang. Okay.
I might even be down to split this with somebody, because 2 and 2, nobody needs 2 of each one, but those are kind of obscure.
I mean, you got the Psycho Soldier and my cosplay character here, right? So,
Yeah. Perfect, right? Flawless.
Oh, man.
But, how do you even search for things that you don't know exist or what to look for? And so, I put in the King of Fighters, and I was scrolling for hours just going through everything that popped up with it with matching text. It's brutal.
I'll tell you, man, back before the internet, it's just impossible to find stuff like this. And nowadays, everything is going to be documented. It's so easy to find information everywhere. Man, kids don't know how spoiled you all are.
Yeah, but God forbid you want to buy something or find something from before 1998. Did it exist? Is it official? I have items that I've asked people at SNK, and they're like, I have no idea if that was official or not.
Right.
Because it's not documented.
I'm still sad though. I really remember I showed it on the show. I would still love to find, whether it's used or not, one of the official SNK fan club organizers. Like that shit is just I don't know if you remember, James, but it was a cute, small, clear plastic, early 2000s, late 90s organizer. Is all KOF themed. Like I used to buy the Sailor Moon ones all the time in Chinatown.
Oh, yeah, okay,
Like
okay,
those
yeah,
little,
yeah.
but
Mm-hmm.
SNK had an official one for
Dang.
anybody who was in the fan club. Got it. The official SNK Japan fan club.
Was it SNK or was it Neo Geo? I think it was.
Oh wait, no, it was Neo Geo. It was the Neo Geo fan
okay.
club. So even more rare, and it came with stickers inside and all these custom like little covers and things. So it was just too good. It was just too good, and I want one so bad. I have all the pictures saved. I gotta bring it up again so y'all can see it because it's really good.
And then just last little bit, like sometimes you can find out that things exist, but then they're only in like a gachapon machine at a pop-up, and who knows if you'll ever get it. So after several years, was really fortunate to find this listing of pins from a gachapon machine at a pop-up, and someone bought a bunch of them and just decided they were ready to part with some of them.
Yeah. And so now, yeah.
So I got my Kiniwa Hero Mary button, and the lot also contained a Mai, so Kitty gets dibs on the Mai.
Nice.
And the lot also came with a Kula, so I've got a Kula laying around that I'm not sure what I'm going to do with just yet, but I got the Mary.
And Rock thinks we have treats because of plastic.
Because it crinkles.
Oh, yeah.
I need to feed this little baby soon.
I love the Kiniwa Hero art so goddamn much.
It's good art, dude. It's good
art.
Yeah,
that's on the market.
I mean, Falcone was the art lead on that whole game. And so, like, basically he put his influence into chibis, and it's just, they're all so cute.
And we love him already as one of our favorite artists. So Falcone really just went all that. He's hungry. He needs to eat.
So my cats are actually the opposite, because every time I'm eating like fast food and I have the paper bag, they keep putting their heads in the paper bag and they keep like trying to get everything out of there. So whenever they put their heads in the paper bag, like I kick the paper bag, just to scare them and stuff. And now every time they hear paper bags rattling like that, they get scared.
Look at this Shaggy.
Yeah, it is my fault.
Look at this Shaggy.
I mean, I love it because he was so, when we first saw him, he wasn't this puffy, and so now he looks super healthy, and it's really great.
He's a little Ewok.
He is. He's like, he was Mogwai, and now he's just Ewok. But again, Rock's favorite chew toy is Mommy, so always.
Yeah.
I do need to feed this little guy, so unfortunately I know you guys are going to talk for a little bit more. I don't know if I'll be back in time.
Is there anything else that you wanted to discuss at this point?
I mean, I think we're good. If we just want to go ahead and wrap it up, that's fine. And just keep an eye out on Twitter for if we start gushing about some of the announcements tomorrow. Keep an eye on Twitter if we have more things that are cool to share and talk about.
My little Howard.
Also, that reminds me, I'm just going to say this out loud. We do have to change the tiny URL because now we have the new landing page updated for Zen Market.
Oh, do we? Oh, okay.
So we have a whole new coupon code and all that. So
I don't know if you can change. I'll have to see if you can change it or if you just make a new one.
Make a new one or something.
I mean, Soul Bruce Lee, the closest thing to a Discord server is just my Discord server, right? We don't have a synchronized Discord server, so...
But
you could just make a channel in there.
But
yeah, I should
have an Instagram.
Ah, yes.
Yes, now that we are doing more work with Zen Market, we will be opening up an Instagram so you guys can see collectibles, ones that we've obtained, ones that are out there to grab, and basically videos and highlights of the show.
Yeah. So once everything...
Once I finalize everything, we will put up a link.
Yep, and then I'll just start doing little 360 videos of some of the figures we have. We have like, you know, different pins and
Well-
stuff, and we'll basically be sharing a lot of merch that exists, so some of it's better documented, and because it's fucking cool.
So I just created a synchronized channel in the Discord. So there you go.
There we go.
Hey,
Perfect.
I know
Thank
my
you.
Discord doesn't have much people talking in there. Okay, I know that. But there you go. There's a Discord.
But now we have this, so
And yes-
now I'll be more active on your Discord.
And yes,
now.
Zen Market ships globally.
Yes,
As
they
of
do.
a couple of years ago, they were willing to ship completely globally. They support certain countries a little better than others, but yeah, 100% global.
Mm-hmm.
And as I've said on Twitter, as I've said everywhere, if you're looking for something and you want help or anything trying to dig through Zen Market and Yahoo Auctions because it can be tricky, hit me up.
Yeah.
I'll help you out, no problem.
We are here to help the SNK community, so just reach out to us when you need to, you guys.
Also,
We're always happy to point you in the right direction to get collectibles.
Also, don't forget, it's not like SNK exclusive. You want to pick up some anime shit, I got you. I'll help you out.
Again, I hate getting price gouged on Kujis I can't get, you know, in America. So the fact that I can grab a Mirko figure that's not going to be $300, you know, and 30
Dude,
instead of 300.
Yeah, no.
And
A
like
couple weeks ago,
120.
we unboxed some Mirko figures from My Hero Academia, and getting 2 figures plus a bunch of other stuff was cheaper than 1 figure by itself on eBay.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah. Happens a lot. Happens a lot that way. So
It really does. But be on the lookout for Instagram and us now that we have a Discord in James's channel. Now we have a
We'll
a
Discord
section.
vicariously.
yeah.
So we will be in there now updating stuff and things for everybody.
There you go.
So I guess the only real question is, what do we close out on?
Close out on the Pop Team Epic video.
Can I do that? I'm worried about that.
I don't think you really can.
We can't even show that clip if it's like 11 seconds.
I wouldn't risk it, but make sure to go check out Kitty's Twitter, because she tweeted out that the latest episode of Pop Team Epic, the male voice side, has so many SNK references, and they're magnificent. You definitely need to check them out.
Yeah. The worst thing about any sort of DMCA stuff on YouTube is when you find out that your DMCA is already a few hours into the process. And so then to edit it on YouTube takes more hours, or you delete it, manually edit it here, and then do that whole few hours process again. So,
Actually, I have an idea.
I'm just gonna.
I mean, they
In
said
relation to the
Error
split.
said that Yamazaki stuff, right? So like put on a Yamazaki theme somewhere.
No, we're gonna link. She's gonna link her tweet in the chat so y'all can check it out. But in relation to this, let's put on the Ikari Warriors main theme from NES.
What's the reason?
You'll see. Actually, James, I'm gonna send you the link. Please put it in the chat.
Oh,
I
okay.
do not have my Twitter, or I do not have Twitch set up on my phone because of
Okay,
shenanigans.
Let me see if I can find it.
The newest episode of Pop Team Epic's pretty hilarious, especially as an SNK fan.
Yes.
Also, Pop Team Epic's just fucking amazing anyway.
Look at how precious Rock looks looking at you. Oh my god. Oh,
Oh,
baby.
baby.
Oh,
So
my
wait,
little
are
baby.
you just talking about?
Ikari Warriors for NES, just main theme.
Is it this one?
Mhm.
There you go. Okay. All right, I'm gonna start it from the beginning again. There we go.
It might be a little loud.
Okay.
All right.
That's it. Okay. All right.
So hopefully we'll have some good things to talk about on Twitter tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll find out. But take care, everybody, and have a good one. And we'll see you guys next time on SNKronize. Woo! There you go. Peace.
Bye bye.